guys, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming back into the channel. And today I got a lot of updates for you, and I cannot actually talk since I am really excited about this. But and we're gonna talk about the last EMA that we had on Monday. We're gonna talk about the card reveals, and we're gonna have a small update about what is going on in the market and obviously what is going on with the Shiryo token. So let's start with the first topic, and I mean on the last EMA that happened on Twitter Spaces, there was nothing actually that we didn't mention previously on this channel. But I mean, there were a couple of questions that stand out from all of the rest. I mean, all of them were actually really good questions because a lot of people don't keep up with the pace of how the things changes within the project. But these two are the ones that actually I see most within the community. And the first one, it is, I mean, what is going on with the current marketing plan? Because you may have been thinking that you don't feel that they are doing the same amount of marketing that we had from last year or January, and we're kind of lacking that from, I don't know, Twitter Spaces, from influencers or something else. But I mean, they asked this question directly to Jordan, and he answered that they are planning actually for the marketing to finally take off again in the phase two, on the verge of phase two. Obviously, just before the start of that phase, and when the phase two starts, obviously during when they actually go to the buy, that is something that is gonna be all over the places. So they're expecting that they're expecting that they hire big influencers, YouTubers, I don't know, streamers, and all the people that they can get. Obviously, they are expected to throw the house out of the window, and we are really excited to finally hear that. Hopefully, we can see that on the next days to finally be able to get some pull on that side. So that is something that, I mean, I hope that we can see take off finally. So, and the second question, it is kind of related to the first one, and I think this is one of the, I don't know, I don't want to say that it's a foolish question, because I mean it is a valid question, but it's something that a lot of people has been asking, and that is, where is Marcin? And I mean, there Jordan mentioned a reason of why Marcin is actually not being on the video AMS that he's actually holding, and that reason it is because Marcin, his first language, it is not English. As I remember, I think he is Polish or something close to that country. So they opted that maybe the best person to deliver the news, it will be Jordan, so we can stay tuned on the same channel. So that's why Marcin hasn't been present on the AMAs that he has been doing, and obviously he will be there on the Dubai Expo. So if you wanna ask him a question personally, you can go to the expo and then meet Marcin, make the whole team that is gonna be there. Even the moderators are gonna be there. I really hope to be able to go there, but obviously it's kind of expensive to get to Dubai, and obviously I have never been there, but I will assume that that is an expensive city. But we'll see. So hopefully some we can win, I don't know, a giveaway and go to Dubai, but that is something that is out of my hands. So that is for the AMA that happened last Monday. But on the bright side, there has been a lot of card reveals. We actually got 4 card reveals that we haven't seen yet, and here they are. The first one, it is a really cool one. Let's see it together. And it is right here. I mean, look at the quality of that image. I mean, you can see like you have like a volcano at the background, and then you have this fire guy that is called the magma lycan. There is fire one growl, deal 2 damage to a hostile beast. So it is kind of a common card. It is cool. Actually, no. The color indicates that it's kind of a rare card. So, well, it is kind of cool. So let's see. That is the first card, and it's a really great one. So the next card, it is I think it's this one. Okay. This is kind of a neutral card. As you can see, it doesn't have the element kind of here at the middle. So it is the Somberful Wall Howler. Ongoing. Friendly beasts have +1 attack. I mean, if you play Hearthstone or similar, this is actually kind of a common card. So I see, yeah, actually, this is a common card here on the color code. You can see the white one, it is the common one. So Okay, it's fine. It is cool. What is the next one? Wow. Okay, I have to say that this is my favorite card at the moment. I mean, look at that illustration. It is really, really cool, and it's actually one of the rare ones. So it is called Unstable Wolf. It is cost of 5 points. It deal 2 damage to a random hostile beast each time your thunder element is increased. Okay, okay, it is kind of cool. I call it now. If I vial, it is not an if. I will buy land in Shiryo, and that'll be on the Thunder Zone. So everyone that actually is gonna buy land, we can have a, I don't know, a party at the Thunder Zone, and I'll be waiting for you there. And the last card that has been revealed, it is this one. Okay. This is water type or ice. Well, I think it's ice or something like that. I can't remember. It is one. It is kind of a regular card. Yeah, it's a common. So water one roll freeze a hostile beast. This is actually really great. I actually was playing Hearthstone yesterday, and this is kind of a common card. So it is really cool. I mean, it is cute. But I mean, not all the cards can be cool. Like you cannot compare a Charizard to a Metapod or something like that. But we have all kind of variety with the cards. So this is really cool, and I call that my favorite was the Thunder one. Please comment down below which one is the one that you like the most. Maybe the fire, the neutral, the thunder, or this one. I mean, it is really cool. Or maybe the first one that is the ivy poison vein or something like that. That is kind of the wood or the grass element. So really cool cards that they have revealed. So that is for the cards. What else we have here? So let's talk about the market because we see that we are kind of recovering really nice. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Here's on the daily chart. As we can see, we're on this magnificent uptrend right now. But let's actually look up to the weekly chart. And as we can see, this actually gives a lot of information because we have been talking about this chart for a while. We mentioned that we had to bounce here at the 35,000 level support line. And we're currently battling this resistance that is on the 44,500 resistance line. This is the 20-week EMA. Let's see if we can actually break that line and finally go up. I mean, sorry, this is the 50-week EMA. I'm so sorry. So let's see if we can actually start. We can finally call the bull market. But I mean, this is not the only indicator that I have that we can actually see the start of the bull market. There are several other ones that I actually like to look. For example, the first one that I like to look it is the fear and greed index. As you can remember, when we were on this deeply bear market, the fear and the greed index were on the extreme fear side. As you can see, we were on the 11th side. I mean, we haven't had that level of fear since June from the last year. I mean, the start of the pandemic, as well as I remember, it was another one that we actually went to a deep fear level. And right now we're on the neutral zone, and that is kind of really cool. I will say that we will get to the extreme greed level, and when we get that, we will feel a pullback, obviously, because nothing goes up all the time. Please remember that we have to have a kind of pullback to have a healthy uptrend. So, what I am expecting for that, it is that once we go here on the daily chart, let's take a look at that. Maybe we can go up to the 45, 46 level. I think, because I'm not a financial advisor, that we've had a pullback. We will go down here to the 44, 42, 43, something like that. And we will bounce again to finally take off. But don't take my word. This is just my supposition, so my assumptions. And let's see how the market plays this, but that's what I'm seeing. Another indicator that I really like to see it is this one, the Bitcoin hash rate. As you already know, I mean, the higher the hash rate, the more the bull market it is. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I mean, for example, on June from the last year, we were something close to, I don't know, to a really low hash rate. And before that, I mean, it was something close to the start of the pandemic when we had this actually low hash rate. And right now we're climbing really nice with that hash rate. And it seems that we're kind of having a very, very, very small pullback, as I was mentioning. But I really expect that this is actually going to recover really nice. The hash rate will continue to increase, and we will reach an all-time high for this. So all the signs that I see are really bullish. I can say that I'm bullish on Bitcoin. And what is going on with Shiryo? Obviously, this will affect Shiryo as well. We're this on this very, very big accumulation zone here at the 22,000 level. I really hope that we can finally take off with all the marketing plans and the Dubai Expo that is coming out next month, as I remember. Yeah, I think it is next month. And we have a lot of bullish news in the market. For example, we have Russia that is thinking of accepting Bitcoin as a currency. I think I saw that article on the news, and we have as well like this private company that is right here, KPMG, that is adding Bitcoin and Ethereum to the corporate treasury. KPMG, it is a consulting firm that they actually do a lot of stuff like legal, technology, advisory. So this is actually something really big. Bitcoin seems to be finally going up, and this is another indicator that I really like. For example, this is the total amount of liquidations, and we can see that the shorts got liquidated when we started the uptrend, and the longs actually are maintaining really nice. So the longs, what we want to see here is not a lot of longs being liquidated, obviously, because there are some people that actually abuse this and go 100 or 1000x. I mean, you don't have to do that. Playing with leverage, it is really dangerous. We can see here that the short positions are being liquidated and it's getting kind of stabilizing finally. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Shiryo. I'm bullish with what's going on with the marketing plans in the future. I'm bullish with the Dubai Expo. So wait for the right moment to finally to finally celebrate. So this is all the indicators that I see. Obviously, do your own research, and I hope that you stay informed. So that's all the news that I got, and see you until the next video.